the difference between, it was 2 for legislature. Pick me a category since you gave me the last correct answer.
Executives for 1.
Executives for 1. The coward is coming out now. Presidential Prime Minister, first hand I see. Oh, it's going to be a bad exam next week. What was a presidential prime minister? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, click it, Amanda. Oh, baby. A prime minister directly elected by the voters, not the parliament. This was the example from Israel. And the prime minister was actually so weak after this that they scrapped this system. They don't do it anymore. Pick me since you gave me the last correct answer. Articles for 3. List all you can. Click it. Korematsu versus the United States. Y'all have it?
Okay.
The next hand I see has got it next. I guess it's you.
So, the United States was currently in World War II and because of the Pearl Harbor bombing.
Yes.
And Korematsu, he was American. He was Japanese, but he was born in America. He was a more
Korematsu was a Japanese American. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead.
Okay, and also he was trying to enlist in the army to fight in World War II.
Was he allowed to enlist?
No.
Why?
Because he had a heart condition.
Had a heart problem. 1, 2, 3. Korematsu. What was his first name?
Fred.
Fred! Yes! Fred Korematsu! Fred Korematsu was a Japanese American who wanted to enlist in the United States military to fight. He was denied, not because of security, he was denied because of a medical condition. Go.
And they were trying to send him to an internment camp. But he
Who?
was like, the government.
Government. FDR issued an executive order ordering all Japanese Americans to be interned in camps.
And he was pissed because he was like, hey, I was trying to fight for America. Like, I was trying to enlist in the American army.
Yes.
He was like, I should not be going to this camp. I mean, the internment camp.
The only reason I didn't get in the military was a heart condition. You have no reason to relocate me, basically, so that I'm taking only the things that I can carry. What happened when it went to court?
He lost.
Why? 5, 4.
If they let him, if he won, then they would have to.
3.
You'd have to be able to try to prove like everyone else.
2. Were there any trials in this?
No.
They automatically just actually moved all of the Japanese Americans because of the way that they looked, which opened up charges of
discrimination.
Discrimination, absolutely. 1, 2, 3. So when it went to court, why did they lose? Last chance. 4, 3, 2. What's that?
You don't have time to do the same thing for everyone.
And it's like national.
Well, that's why they let them. They required them to go over. But why did he lose? 2.
Matters of national security trump. Well, they said that matters of national security trump his like the convenience of everybody.
You can usually tell what I'm going to do based on what hand the marker's in.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything anymore.
Go ahead. I think I saw your hand. Why did he lose? Anybody? Why did he lose? The court said. Anytime a classification is made primarily upon race, it is immediately constitutionally suspect. But in this instance, as an American citizen, you have rights and responsibilities. The responsibilities, when you think about it, of the men were to go fight, the women were to go work in the factories, and the Japanese Americans were to be interned in the camps in the name of national security. What ultimately was the resolution? Did the United States ever admit that they made a mistake?
Yeah, they did eventually, but then they only gave them like a compensation.
What compensation? 5, 4,
Probably not a lot.
3,
It's like, no, I'm not gonna say that.
2. About $20,000 each. Go ahead, touch the house. Pick me a category, Piss Waters. It was articles for 3, I think. Pick me a category, go.
Articles for 4.
Articles for 4. Another Pictionary. Who's drawing?
Who's artistic?
I'll draw.
Okay. All right, Sarah Park. That's what I need you to draw. Got it? Got it? On the 4, go. 1 minute.
I need a... Okay.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Erase fast.
Okay.
On the 6.
Okay. This could be bad.
That's half the fun now, isn't it?
That's not a good start.
I don't remember the article.
I think bingo was better.
Stop.
That was a picture of Bingo that he drew? Crazy.
Yeah, see the guy with the ball?
Oh.
Did you say the guy with the ball?
Yeah.
Sarah, draw. Don't focus on erasing.
Okay, I can't remember.
That's
the
actually
article.
not bad.
Oh,
Popeye Disney article?
You guys have it. You can say as much as you need, but you got 20 seconds.
Popeye Disney.
Popeye Disney article.
But it's not the Popeye Disney article. But you're on the track though. 5. No, actually, it's not yet. Yeah, you got 10 seconds.
I'm on the right track, but it's not the.
It's not Popeye.
Popeye's
Somalian pirates.
Somalian pirates, really?
Pirates is what it is.
Oh,
How? And that was for 3, yes? Pirates. 1, 2, 3. What does the Pirates have to do with class? You guys have it first, and I see is next.
Because in the U.S. government, they call this thing like pirating the house, where you can just talk about like.
What is that called? 5.
Filibuster.
Filibuster. Yes. 1, 2, 3. What is a filibuster? How does it work?
You can just like talk about like anything you want to like.
Where?
In the
Senate.
In the Senate.
In the Senate. The Senate has a filibuster idea, which is unlimited debate, and you're right, you can talk as much as you want. How long was the longest? 5? 4?
Over 25 hours.
By whom? 3? 2?
Angry guy. I don't remember his name.
2? 1? Who had the longest filibuster that was 25 hours? First hand I see.
North Carolina, though.
He was not from North Carolina. Minus 3! Longest, who was it? Any of the groups? Strom Thurmond from South Carolina. First hand I see. How do you stop a filibuster? Go ahead, Corey. 60 votes. You actually have to have 1, 2, 3, a vote of cloture, and you've got to have 60 votes. Why is the filibuster controversial? What is the Congress, the Senate, in fact, not doing because of the threat of these filibusters? Corey's group.
They're not passing certain laws because they've been attempted to filibust them like over like 30 times.
Over 30 sometimes?
I'm not gonna say a number, but they're attempting to every law that, for example, like Obama's trying to pass. They keep saying that they're gonna keep filibustering it until so it doesn't get passed.
Any law that actually gets proposed, the Republicans are saying we are going to threaten to filibuster this. And if we actually do, that means that you've got to have 60 votes to kill the filibuster, and then you can actually vote on whether you pass it, and the Democrats don't have that. It's getting to the point in the Senate where you try and stop things with filibuster more than you actually introduce legislation. Go ahead, click it, pick me a category. You guys score 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 for the Pisswaters. 13 is second place. Oh my God. For the Corey's group. Lauren's group is at 3. But the Q's are at I'm going to take away 8 points from each exam. Y'all need to get out of the negative. Pick me a category. Go. Articles for 5. List all you can. Click it. Vote of no confidence versus a constructive vote of no confidence. Y'all have it. First hand IC's got it next. Go. You'll have it next, but you guys have it now. 5. 4. What is a vote of no confidence? 3. Or a constructive vote of no confidence? 2. 1.
They have no confidence in the current president in office, so they want to vote him out.
Current prime minister. Okay, so how does that work? Alphonse, this is your country. Don't y'all do this there?
We don't have votes of no confidence.
Oh yeah, I know. And you're not a hybrid system either. Okay.
Yeah, but the prime minister, the members of the parliament can give a vote of no confidence to the prime minister.
So it's a specific resolution that we don't have confidence in the prime minister, and they vote the person out. Then what happens?
They can say that the prime minister can leave and go away.
And then what happens?
And then what happens? You have new elections.
And you have new elections, actually. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the first example. How else could this happen? 5.
I'm sorry. The law,
4, 3, 2,
are we allowed to use hybrids or is this
1.
parliamentary?
Go ahead.
Constructive, you're on.
Oh, isn't constructive when
What country is it?
Germany.
Yes, it is Germany. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 5, 4,
they have
3.
to have like someone. They have to be unanimous on someone to back up if like they vote.
They have to be unanimous.
No, there has
They
to be
have
someone to take the
someone
place,
to
so
take
they
the
can't
place.
just.
Okay, so when they vote to remove somebody, they already have a candidate in mind to replace them. Yeah, that's exactly what a constructive vote of no confidence is. What else could happen? Alphonse has mentioned the idea that a no confidence vote could be a specific resolution where you remove the prime minister and then in fact you would have new elections. What is the other way that could become a vote of no confidence? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anybody? Other two groups? Go ahead, click it.
That was articles? Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I guess there's nothing. The other one is a money resolution. If the Prime Minister introduces a money resolution, if the Prime Minister cannot get that through, it basically shows that the government is powerless, and even though it wasn't a no confidence vote, it automatically becomes one. Go ahead. You gave me the last correct answer. Pick me a category.
We'll do three. Yeah.
Legislature for 3. Go ahead, click it. Signing statement. Go ahead, Tiffany. Oh, here's your chance. Your group's got it.
Wait, I
You're right, they do. Tiffany, you'll have it next. Go ahead, yeah, correct me sometimes. 5, 4.
signing statements in, like,
Yeah, a signing statement is when a president can give, like when there's a bill that's passed, he can give an interpretation. He can
like a PS.
George
Yeah,
W. Bush did
exactly.
this so many times compared to.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. A signing statement, what kind of power does it have to deal with? Can he write a... Executive power. So if there is a bill that Congress passes that deals specifically with executive power, then in fact, yes, the president can issue a signing statement.
It says, like, I understand it this way.
What was the example from the article?
It was about killing, or like, wasn't it?
5.
Something about terrorism. And like,
What about terrorism? 4, 3.
Just remember it was about national
2,
security. He has the right.
1.
You have the right to like nuke weapons.
-3. Go ahead, Tiffany. Your group's got it. What we have on the table right now is that the president is given a law that has been passed by Congress that deals with Article 2 powers, that in fact he can issue a signing statement offering his interpretation of it. What else can you tell me? Anybody in the group?
That if Congress, if the president wants to,
5.
the president can like PS on something, like he can.
Yeah, we've already heard that. 4.
George Bush signed more signing statements than any other president in history combined.
Is there any other president in American history combined? Yeah. I didn't hear combined. I heard he issued more than anybody else, but not the combined. That's a big point. Anything else you want to tell me? 4.
I think he signed about like over 100.
He did 5.
How many did he do?
Over 500.
Was it 1?
Over 500.
170.
Good answer. +3. Anything else? Yeah, they still have control of the board. 5, 4. Ultimately, he gave over 800. He got closer to 1,000, but at that point in the article, it was only 5 years in. Anything else? 3, 2, 1. That's probably good. Go ahead, touch the house. Pick me a category. Y'all are at -2. It was 3, yeah. Pick me a category. This is your chance. A lot of big points on the board.
Executive, 4 points.
Executive for 4. List all you can. The cash prize. First Hand IC's got it next, but you guys have it now. What was the cash prize? What continent? Africa. We're in the positive. Africa is offering a cash prize. Do you know what the award is called or anything?
Oh, it's for if the president leaves after his term to keep from keeping people in office too long.
What is it basically doing? What are they trying to ensure with this cash prize? Anybody in the group?
They're trying to ensure that presidents who are in office, like they do what they say.
They do what they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They leave office when they're supposed to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything else? There's a lot on this one. You have a chance to take the lead if you do this.
They've never given the cash prize to any African.
They've never given it to any African?
No.
-5. You guys have it.
4?
You'll have it next. They do have it next, right, Amanda?
Wasn't it 4? It was only 4.
It was.
Well, they still came
No,
out
it's
ahead.
a,
Go ahead.
$5 million.
$5 million is actually the amount of the cash prize. And what do you earn? What's it called? 5, 4, 3. Who is sponsoring this?
Oh, cell phone technology.
Yeah, the cell phone guy. What's his name? 2, 1. Go ahead. Mo Ibrahim. Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mo Ibrahim is offering a $5 million prize. What do you have to do besides leave office on time in order to get it? Your group's got it. 5, 4.
He was like
4-point question.
pretty much saying that whatever they would do, they'd
3,
helping the country out.
Yeah, be specific,
Helping the
too.
government.
What's that?
Helping the government.
Be specific,
On
too.
Transparency.
Transparency. They actually did, and it was a 4-point question, as I keep getting corrected. 1, 2, 3, 4. Transparency. They wanted